I'm Hillary Johnson, and welcome to Flashback, where we take a look at local stories from years gone by. Today we look back to November 15th, 2001, where a Terrace Fire Chief recounts his experience at Ground Zero when volunteering with the Red Cross in New York after September's terrorist attacks.
With one phone call, Terrace's Fire Chief Randy Smith's future changed. The tragedy of September 11th touched us all in some way, many of us looking for ways to help out. For Randy Smith, he would get that opportunity directly at Ground Zero. On the morning of October 6th, Smith was on his way with the Canadian Red Cross to New York to help, but not knowing really what he would be doing.
I left here with an open mind. I guess I had the pictures that everybody else did in my mind from TV. I arrived down there, and in the first morning walking in, it was kind of a drizzly morning, and I was quite taken back with just the magnitude of what had occurred at the site, and not only the sheer magnitude of it, but the sounds and the smell of the site.
Smith provided assistance to workers down on the excavation site as a floor supervisor at a relief center. Workers such as firefighters and police officers would come and escape from the tragedy for a few hours.
Anything from just a place to go and sit down and do an email up to your family, because we had people from across the country that were brought in, to a place to get something to eat, something to drink. We had dorm facilities set up. We were at St. John's University down there, and so we had classrooms set up as dorms. So for those workers that, as you may have heard, some of the firefighters and the police officers would work their normal shift on the street and then come down and work an extra shift, and so they needed to get 4 hours sleep.
Smith says one thing that amazed him while in New York was the outpouring of support and emotion for the helpers at Ground Zero.
The cards and letters that people had sent in, primarily from the schools from across America, and we received those in box by the box load, and we would set them out on the tables for the firefighters and the police officers to read. And when they send those out, I don't know whether they thought that anybody would ever read them or not, but just the sheer impact of those letters, it was incredible. We had to set up a mail facility there because the firefighters would sit down and write back to the kids.
As Smith lended a helping hand in New York, the Terrace firefighters rallied behind the cause and wanted to contribute their part by focusing their annual boot drive on the tragedy in New York instead of muscular dystrophy.
We looked at it this year, and under the circumstances with the New York situation, we felt that it would be a cause to give and to change sort of the direction of the boot drive. By all means, we are not saying we're not raising money for MD anymore. As it turns out, for this weekend on the boot drive, the Thornhill firefighters are going to be raising money for the MD.
3 other Terrace firefighters are going to New York, but under different circumstances, to attend a memorial service for the firefighters who died helping at Ground Zero. Their union is covering the costs for them to attend the service at Madison Square Gardens. Over 50,000 firefighters from across the world are predicted to attend.
It doesn't matter how big the people are. Everybody has been crying on this, and it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be very, very difficult to keep all of our composure, I think. So mentally, we have thought about it.
Smith says he will never forget his month in New York and knows it has impacted his future.
Although this was a terrible situation and we would never want to see it happen again, the opportunity that was provided to me to go down and practice management skills, I'll take with me for the rest of my life, and hopefully Dave and the rest of the guys here will be able to benefit from that, and we'll have a better fire department here through my participation and through theirs, because they're going to have their eyes opened when they go down as well.